Following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
We about to give him something new, Mike. Yeah. 3X. Y'all ready? Whether flaming a mic or flaming a blunt, he gon' keep it a bean and say what he want. He was the first one doing this here, they all stealing. We only gon' give you the truth like Ron Killings. Yeah, guard feelings cause they might get hurt. Got a hold on this game, H fighting Kurt. 16 years strong, even doing this thing well. While these other dudes losing their edge like Gangrel. Look, find a seat while I ride the beat. When it come to podcasts, he's the tribal chief. I'm talking Major, the Genesis, Sega, and anything we still wondering about. That's why we got Michaela. As long as he here, you other dudes might shine. The only brother that can outdo the pipe bomb icon. Do it for the people like The Rock. Welcome to the show, introducing Mike Knoxxx. Yeah. Let's go.
And welcome everybody back to the Mike Knoxxx Show. Hosted by Mike Knoxxx, produced by Mike Knoxxx, starring Mike Knoxxx, and produced by 301 King Von Jr. 7, 301 Victorious Ones podcast every single Thursday. Today, there's a lot of bullshit going on in the world we live in, including the Royal Rumble being in Saudi Arabia. I'm going to say it at 2 p.m. on Saturday. It's so bad, we're having a post show immediately following the bullshit on Saturday. But hey, it's WrestleMania time, so I'm going to be polite. I'm going to be nice. And I want to talk about it with you, the $1 million audience. What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, Mike Knoxxx. It's a pleasure to be here before you guys today. I'm excited to talk about this. This is the best time of the year. I'm just going to be honest. I'm just going to keep it a bean, as the kids say, right? I'm going to keep it a wilt. We learned that from Coach P, right? But I'm going to keep it a wilt, okay? I'm excited for the Royal Rumble. If for no other reason, then I have no choice, if you know what I mean, right? It's like, because this time of the year is when we actually get an opportunity to be excited about wrestling. Most importantly, to be excited about the WWE. And so when it comes to the WWE, when it comes to being exciting about the WWE, you kind of gotta pick your poison, if you will. You know what I mean? And in picking my poison this year, I want to just go there with it, right? It's the Royal Rumble. Let's be excited about it. Let's not shit on something until it happens. That's always my motto. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's get into the show. Let's talk about the show the pros, the Ayatides, and rock and rollers all came to listen to. Let's talk about professional wrestling as it needs to be talked about today. Okay, so let's get back to the program and let's talk about that, guys. Let's talk about all the things that we want to talk about. And what does that include? That includes the Royal Rumble. I just said that to you guys. It's this Saturday, 2 p.m. Let's talk about it. Let's be about it. Let's talk about the Royal Rumble. Before we talk about the Royal Rumble, I got a couple things, honest to God, on my mind I want to talk about beforehand. You can see them all bundled up here in Georgia. It's pretty damn cold. Okay, it's pretty cold. I got a coat on. I got a hat on because it's cold as shit outside. Okay, so, but I want to talk about some things that bothers me, okay? One of the things that actually bothers me is the fact that, let's see, yet again, WWE is at it again. It's WWE 2K season, right? Let's get hype. Let's get excited. Let's spend our money on some bullshit. You didn't hear Vaughn backstage, but I heard him. A third Attitude Era edition. Now, I know that some of you guys don't get laid. So you go back and forth to the same girl over and over. Or you have that one prostitute that you like to pay for because she's familiar with how impotent you may be. So you go back and forth to her. What is this? What is this? I'm supposed to be excited. And here go the funny part. Shout out to Sports Gamers Online. Shout out to my man Curtis from the dojo. Don't sit here and tell me. Don't sit here and act like I'm supposed to be excited about this because Mike Straw said something. Everybody's like, Mike Straw. We've known Mike Straw for about 7-8 years here. Nothing against Mike Straw, but his job is to report video game information, right? That don't mean I'm supposed to be excited about the video game information that is being shared, which actually there's been no information shared. You got wrestling fans in various wrestling groups busting nuts. I mean, just straight everywhere over what? The beating of a dead dog or beating of what's that damn saying? They just keep beating you up the head over and over. I mean, damn it, how many times you gonna beat a dead horse? It was 30 years ago. Majority of your wrestling fan audience right now wasn't even born. It was 30 years ago. If they do remember it, they were 5. Triple H, the ego, the King of Kings edition, or how about the ego of ego edition? So I'm going to take a little step back right now because that's what everybody want to say. I'm going to just be fair with this part. I'm going to be fair because technically he's on all 3 covers. Okay, he's on the Attitude Era version. He's on the Monday Night Wars edition, and he's on the newly King of Kings edition. He is on 3 separate covers in 1 year. I'm just gonna say this: the WWE doesn't really pick who goes on the cover. The video game developers do that. I'm just gonna say that. This is not all his fault. And then again, for those who want to, oh God, there goes his ego again, which, yeah, it's up there. It's pretty to fuck up there. It's like his nose. He can smell the coffee in Brazil. That's a movie. That's not mine. That's Roxanne's for the movie Roxanne. But no, seriously, like, he doesn't pick and choose. And if they did say, hey, Trips, hey, Paul, you want to be on the cover, W? Hell yeah. Why would I turn down a check? Y'all getting mad because he ain't turned down the check because y'all were excited. It was supposed to be CM Punk on the cover. That was all the rumors. It was going to be CM Punk on the cover. We're hype about a game that is going to bring you back things we've already had. Oh my God, there go Attitude Kane and the Inferno match. Had it, done it, who cares? They're bringing back the I Quit match. Had it, done it, who cares? They're going to put in, probably, rumors are saying, a dumpster match. Who cares? We have. I mean, I'm just being honest here, people. Why am I excited about this game? Other than the fact that I got children who are listening, ear hustling. Hey, Dad, you're going to... So I'm going to buy this piece of shit again, probably. You know how many times I played it last year? You know how long I played it? Enough to make my creative superstar that takes about 4 to 6 hours. If you're a good creator, you know what I'm talking about. Then go download a bunch of wrestlers from the smart motherfuckers who are smarter than me to make Fly Universe mode. Then it stops there because I go online to play with my friends. And yet again, you have the same server issues. My man's coming out walking like Bianca Belair. My other homie's coming out and it's me, but it says it's him. Like, fix, please fix. I encourage for you to please fix your servers before you come tell me about anything else. And yes, Curtis from the dojo, am I going to complain and bitch about the fact that there's not online in this damn game? Yes, I am. Don't nobody care about offline gaming anymore. No offense for those who like offline gaming. No one gives a shit about playing by themselves. If they did, there wouldn't be plenty of fish. A man can do what he wants to do inside of his own home if he wants to do it, including play with himself. Not me. Not me. I stopped playing pocketball a long time ago, people. What's wrong with you? Grow up, okay? I'm not excited about this version. I don't give 2 shits about this damn game. Unless Sports Gamers Online, give it to me for free. What's going on? Who's that? That was oh, Bad Guy Jack. What's going on, Bad Guy Jack? Repping for you. What's up, Mike? Yo, I think I am done with WWE games because it costs too much. I am doing a lot of hip-hop wise. I hardly touch WWE 2K25. I play Street Fighter and Tekken all the time. That's me. I'm playing Madden. I'm playing 2K. Whenever it comes out, I'm excited. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. And I think last year's game from a what's the word, Vaughn? standpoint, it was a beautiful game. I probably think it was probably one of the best played games there is. But we're in the 21st century, y'all. There's a reason why there's cloud gaming. There's a reason why everybody has a PC now. There's a reason why Steam is catching steam, pun intended, right? Because people want to play with other people around the world. Come on, man. They got to fix this shit. Thanks for the shout out, man. Listen, whatever, but I am spitting facts, though. I know it because I am the fact speaker. I am the motivator. I am Mike fucking Knoxxx. And indeed, I spell my name with 3 X's because not only like the whore you dated, I say the truth. You don't believe me? Just ask her, okay? And yes, happy. Oh, can we do it? Can we do it? Because I know Vaughn going to bring it up. I'm going to do it right now. BGM all day. Happy birthday, Mercedes Monet. Woo! All right, that's enough of that. It's enough of that. Stop getting me all excited here, Jeffrey. Okay? Don't be getting me all my blood boiling and shit. I just finished the Bloodline Showcase 2K25. That's about it. Guess what? I did that. You know what? And those are things you do in the first week or two you have the game. Anybody who's a gamer knows the best way to play a game is the longevity of the game. How long are you going to play it? That's the game. It's not about that I enjoyed the first 50 hours I played it. It's about hour 200, 300, and etc. If how much you love a game. And I just cannot see this. I can't, y'all. And when they take my money, yeah, I got kids, and I'm an idiot. I still buy Madden every year. What the fuck do I know? But I know one thing. At least I still play Madden more than I play 2K. I tell you that. I tell you that much. I am over it, done, and it's time to move on. So we will move on real fast because the other thing that's bothering me, Vaughn, and it came up, is this bullshit. Go, put it back on the screen. 3, 2, 1, bring it. All right. Have y'all seen this bullshit here called Unreal? Jonathan Coachman. Well, if anybody watched Unreal, we already know the outcome. Why is it going so damn fast? The outcome of these matches. Okay? Go back. Whatever. It's just moving really fast. Okay. The outcome of these matches. Because their own creative ways, Chelsea can't beat Jade. Chelsea can't beat Alexa. This is what Triple H said out of his own mouth. Well, when Road Dogg said, well, give it back to her after she lost the title, who she shouldn't have lost the title to in the first, they just openly said she's no bigger than a mid-carder. They openly just disrespected their own creation, which is Chelsea Green, who I was never a big fan of. She completely grew on me. And this is the fucking things we get, this disrespect of her. Unreal. I'm like Paul Heyman, first of all, when they starts talking. What happened to this shit supposed to be secrets? And this is why Vince and Crockett Promotions and every wrestling federation ever existed coveted the sacredity of the business. Because it is, I tell this all the time. When people get mad about, oh, this happened, oh, I knew that was going to happen. If your ass knew the end of Endgame before this shit happened, we should still have gone and watched it. Yes, probably, but you'd have bitched about it the whole time before it came out and ruined it for people. The best part about professional wrestling is the suspension of the disbelief of the product. We know, oh, shit, that shit said Unreal, Vaughn, right? So I can say this shit without getting yelled at, right, Vaughn? It ain't real! No, it's not real to me, damn it! I've known that since I was 8. What about your dumb asses? Y'all know it's not real, right? So protect it. It's a show. Yes, what they go through is absolutely real. The beatdowns, the wear and tear on their bodies, the situations they're put into. They even spoke about, we just about that aforementioned Mercedes Monet and her and Trinity Fatu's walking out of the company. These are things you're supposed to hold at vest. I am personally a friend of Jesse James. The outlash that he has received over the last week over the comments about R-Truth is insane. Why put him in that position? And this again, how people don't like Mike Knoxxx, and it's cool. My skin is thick. Okay? Have you checked out my resume? Okay? It don't bother me, okay, if I'm going to say this to you guys, because it's the real. I always like how people who have no fucking money, have no businesses that they're running themselves, can say, oh, he should be fired for saying what he said. Business is business. And y'all can say this bullshit all you want to. And this is no disrespect towards R-Truth, who's a great talent, a bona fide Hall of Famer the day he decides to retire. But he ain't bringing in the merchandise of a Brock Lesnar. So if he was saying, oh, they're going to hire Brock Lesnar to sit at home, but then fire R-Truth, do y'all not know the fucking difference about business? What Brock Lesnar brings to the business. This is not called show friends, people. Doesn't matter how nice the guy is, how friendly he is with your niece and your nephew. Oh, hey, little Jimmy. Hey, little Jimmy, are you okay? Hey, princess. That shit don't matter. Ain't none of you motherfuckers checking for an R-Truth main event. None of you. So stop lying. And I love you, Truth. So I'm speaking the truth. But Unreal, you've done no service at all to the wrestlers, to your producers, to the business in any way. But then she can't lose. She can't beat Alexa because Alexa's too big. And I love Kiana James. Oh, I love Kiana James. But is she supposed to beat Alexa Bliss? But you know why she can beat Alexa Bliss? The same reason why Chelsea could have beating a Jade is because it's hashtag, come on, say it with me, y'all. Wrestling is storyline. I've been trying to teach y'all from day one. And I don't know what's taking y'all so long to actually understand and respect it.
Message.
Get the message, all right, people? All right, but I'm going to move on off of Unreal. But you know what, let me check in the chat first because people kind of saying some things right here. What we got here? Happy Royal Rumble week. Listen, I'm trying to be excited for Royal Rumble, but you give me this bullshit Unreal. You give me this bullshit ass WWE 2K26 attitude Monday Night Raw. And it's such a cash grab. And no offense towards Adam Bomb or Assemble or Smack Talk Center, all the people who covet the wrestling game business that I get some information from. I watch them just like you watch them. Okay, but guess what, guys? And I hope you guys are watching. If you're not watching it, it's okay. My skin is still thick. Can somebody please share this with them if y'all feel I'm being disrespectful? Because I'm not. You guys are full of shit too. There's no way you're excited about, somebody gonna say, well, how do you know he ain't excited? You're right. You're so damn right. You're right. Damn it. I hate when I'm wrong. But I'm not. Nobody cares about this bullshit, WWE, unless you're going to insinuate it. Oh, they're going to put AAA stars in there. I don't know who the fuck they are. I don't watch AAA. I don't speak Spanish. I don't want to put on my Ray-Ban Meta glasses to translate for me. I don't want that. So I don't watch New Japan. Everybody be like, oh, I be watching New Japan. Why? Why the fuck are you watching New Japan? At least in AAA, WWE has English subtitles and commentators speaking. So if you watch AAA, you can understand the story. But if you're watching New Japan Pro Wrestling, your ass ain't understanding shit. No subtitles. No soup for you. Okay? Now. Attitude Era cover is fire though. What makes it fire? I could have swore I seen that on an Attitude Era DVD. It looks the same to me. It looks the same to me. Y'all getting me hot. I gotta take the head off. I'm getting hot up in. It's getting hot in here because the champ is here. The champ is here. Come on. This is bullshit, y'all. I don't care about a cover, Jeffrey. And you know I love you, but I don't give two. What would DJ say? I don't give a good dog damn about a damn cover. Okay? A cover does not sell me. Only time a cover ever sold me, I really believe in my heart, was maybe the Madden copy a few years ago that had Terrell Owens on the cover, the Hall of Fame edition, because I'm a big Terrell Owens fan. But I was gonna buy the game regardless. Like a cover does not sell a game. No more than, at least for me, that Michael Jeffrey Jordan sneakers sold me because of Michael Jordan. I wanted them Jordan because all the girls liked the Jordan. Okay? Geez, how long has it been since I've been on here? I don't know, Michael Smith. You fucking tell me. You do a voiceover for This Week in Pro Wrestling History. You tell us how long since you've been here, man. Good afternoon, Knoxxx and the Knoxxx family. What's going on? Michaela Wonders does have her segment back today. The mental health, body, etc. Yeah, all that is what wrestling fans go through. Don't nobody talk, little Jimmy. You don't cross the line now. Listen, I don't speak any Spanish. No, who does speak any Spanish? Okay, what did he say here? 467 911 12 21 26. These are all the only numbers that have yet to give us a Royal Rumble winner. Maybe we'll change this weekend. Look at you. Look at him chiming in for the first time, Vaughn, with some knowledge of who ain't won. Shit. Wait, hold on. Put that back on the screen for a second. I'm going with 7 or 11. How about that? To run the Royal Rumble. I'm not going to say a person's name, right? I'm going with either 7 or 11. That's a lie. Or 21. In them sevens. That's where I'm going. 7. Oh, shit. 11 ain't 21. One of them odd numbers. Shit. Y'all get what I'm putting down, right? He said, unfortunately, I can't answer that. That's your problem. I feel sorry for the women of the Royal Rumble not allowed to wear their normal ring. Listen, I was talking about that this weekend with Honeybee, right? And I was and to quote Dice Man again, right? That's 2, Vaughn. Make sure we don't do it again. That's 2. Everybody gets 1 shout out. He got 2. Okay. That's it. All right. How in the blue moon hell do I don't give a shit about them bodysuits they be wearing? Be way better. I'm sorry. You little freaky zoids out here want to see the ass hang out. Yeah, that's another thing. And this will go to my old station, who was like, oh, we are ostracizing women and being disrespectful to women. I'm sorry. If Jade Cargill looks in the camera and smacks her ass, knowing it's going to shake and ripple and rumble, we're not supposed to talk about that when she even posts about how her ass is looking. That is not demeaning women. That is commenting on the beautiful black girl magic they have and they possess. Because we all know already, in case you didn't know, I'm going to go right now, right here. Yo, Michael.
Who are you rooting for tonight?
I'm rooting for everybody black. I am.
So if Jade wants to talk about her ass, then so can we. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on before we get into the Royal Rumble predictions. And again, y'all know I hate doing shows immediately following a show for several reasons, right? Got a back itch. For several reasons. One is everybody and their grandmama's grandmama is doing a show after it goes off, right? Second, I always like it to have those shows pass and let it sit with you a little bit. Sometimes when you come on air after an event, you're in the moment and you haven't had a chance to actually dissect. It's like walking out of Us. If you saw Us, right? My initial thoughts was, but the more I talked about it, I thought Us was a pretty good film. And I think that's how I choose to partake when I'm watching professional wrestling. I choose to let it marinate before I speak about it. But Coach P got some plans this week. He had to postpone for Sunday. And of course, as always, this is the Mike Knoxxx Show, the show the pros listen to. And I am the $1 Million host. You're the $1 Million audience. Together, we're going to tag in and out to become the $1 Million connection. We know we have to do and can do. So Spotface will be chiming in and coming in on Saturday. 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going through some things here at home. Got to respond to this text. I'm going to do a show immediately following Royal Rumble this Saturday, Vaughn. So if you're around and want to come, I know typically you don't do the pay-per-views. We don't do them on Sundays. But if you're around Saturday and not watching at a watch party, you're more than welcome to be here and be a part of the program. And, I love to have you here. But we had Saturday night main event took place this past week. And I'm actually going to I want to talk about a few things real fast if I can, if this thing can hurry up a little bit here. Yeah. Listen. The rumors of Jacob Fatu leaving because he needed to get in better shape, I will completely say worked out for this guy. Okay? Watching him wrestle in T-shirts and things, in the words of Kevin Nash, that's not professional wrestling, right? He made fun of CM Punk for doing the same thing. the first thing I noticed when I saw Jacob Fatu was, wow, he's in shape. This is the best Jacob Fatu ever looked. And I was amazed. No shirt on, just straight up. If he's going to be a mega star, he has to be like this. He has to get in shape to do these kind of things. And I think he did a tremendous job in getting in shape. Gives ones some, and it's the first time he wrestled without a t-shirt as well that I can remember. I think Jeffrey just put that in the chat as well. That I can remember. And this is just the up for him. If he's going to be that next mega star, here it is. See, but here's the thing about Saturday Night Event, and I bitched about it last week. And of course, I made a big thing about Trick wouldn't win. In the wrestling world, we knew who was going to win, right? We knew Sami Zayn would be the one to come out victorious in this paper, in this how would we call it? It was on Peacock, right? So technically, it's a PLE now. It's not because it didn't come on NBC. Right? It wasn't on NBC, so it wasn't free television. It was a PLE in a sense, right? Because you have to pay to get the cock, right? You know what I mean? So, I mean, you stupid fuck. You know we call it the cock, okay? But yeah, I thought this non-match, because it was never a match, right? Because Jacob Fatu does what Jacob Fatu is and just goes, I'm sorry, I almost forgot, Vaughn. That man said... That man said I went from EBT to WWE. I know it's only January 26th. That's the line of the year, yo. I went from EBT to WWE. That shit had me rolling. You want this, Cody? You want this? I loved it. And they put on a hell of a performance. Drew McIntyre comes out and ends it, which means to me, well, let's talk about it. You know, I'm gonna just fast through this. We know Sammy won. The women's tag team match took place. What a match! Everybody's I'm a Roxanne Perez guy, and I no longer will ever call her Mid Morgan. I completely apologize for ever calling her Mid Morgan. She is main event Morgan all the way. I definitely thought they were gonna win this match when Big Mommy Cool came out with the old school 90s outfit on. I don't know if y'all noticed some kind of joints. Y'all be talking about girls' asses and tits. I talk about the outfits they be wearing, right? The joints had on. I always remember that because the first time I unbuttoned a girl, I was like, I thought it was just a t-shirt. I'm like, oh, it snaps down there. Like, okay, Big Mommy Cool wearing the throwback. I bet Braun Strowman's like, yeah, baby. You know what I'm saying? But then Stephanie Valkyrie comes out, so we know that's going to be the next match. That has not been announced. We know Royal Rumble's only 4 matches, people. All right, it's only going to be 4 matches. Those useless security guards, Mike, Jacob, and Cody, whooping their asses. Listen, that's always going to. Okay, you know what? WWE 2K, put that shit in the video game. Useless security guards, I can beat up. You know what? All this shit that happens in universe mode, which is it's still cool. If you play universe mode, it's cool how every so often something strange can happen. An interruption, a walk-in, anything. I do like that about the game, but I've had that now for about 6-7 years. Give me security coming out to stop the shit, and we beating security's ass. Give me that, because you're not gonna give me online universe mode. And I don't expect to be 32 players universe mode, but it should at least be 4 to 6 people. Can you imagine playing it? You be calling me Vaughn like, yo, Mike, can you please help and wrestle your match already, yo? so I can go ahead and I'm a sim the show. If you don't, that's how you doing Madden. You're playing Madden, you be like, we simmed on 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, right? If we gave you the weekend to play it, come Friday, you didn't play your game, but come 10 o'clock, we simming it, right? Give me online universe mode. But we're going to get the last of AJ Styles at the Royal Rumble, because I do believe that he's losing on Saturday. And the saddest part about it is he's going to lose his last match in Saudi Arabia. And Seth Rollins can go on the 4-letter all he wants to and talk that bullshit about, oh, it's great, we're going to do so many more shows across the globe, and this is what we're going to now. You have no fucking choice, and you get paid millions of dollars to do that shit. But don't act like we didn't see your face. Okay? We saw all y'all faces, okay, when y'all had to make that announcement, it was going there. Oh, go back to SmackDown for a second, if I can, with Jordan Grace. What the fuck y'all doing? Like, this is why I get mad at certain demographics that try to tell us or get mad at the male wrestling fan because that was clearly a blatant display of sexism that they made her look like on Friday night. She literally was staying there with the gun show. Like, there's a show when I was a kid called Transor Z. I never forget this shit when I was a kid. Like, I was a freaky little kid, right? 8 years old. And his robot friend was a girl. And she would go, rocket 1, right boob, boom, rocket 2, left boob. That was Jordan Grace. Just say rocket 1 and there go a titty. Rocket 2, there go other titty. Because that's all you saw was titties and muscle. Like, come on. And why the hell is Jordan Grace getting this pushed that fast to go to the championship? I don't know about that. I'm gonna move on. But AJ Styles comes out with the mask on. Gonna be the last time we I believe we're gonna see him. What a great match! I'm gonna just say that. I will say this about Saturday Night Main Event. Every match was really good. I really enjoyed the matches they put on. But I'm gonna say what I always say. That's their fucking job. They're supposed to put on a good wrestling match. They're supposed to. As long as the WWE powers that be allows them to do it, and they let certain wrestlers do it. And they let AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura go out here and do their thing. And I was impressed. Look at this kick right here from Shinsuke. Like, this man deserves so much more. And I really hope I'm wrong. I pray to God I'm wrong that he does not lose to Gunther on Saturday night. But I think he's losing on Saturday night. This right here, the fist pump, to me kind of told it all for AJ giving it up. Then we have the main event. Trick Williams, and what I believe to be one of his first of many big matches to come, long as injuries do not derail him. Okay, I've said this last week. I've said it every show I can ever been on, going back to Unpopular Review days. I'm a Sami Zayn guy, and if for no other reason than what he did for the Bloodline storyline and the Island of Relevancy, he deserves to be a champion. Not long. I said this a couple weeks ago, right, Vaughn? I said it don't have to be long. I said it's the perfect time to put the strap on him between now and Mania, because he can lose before Mania. I don't need Sami Zayn to go into WrestleMania as champion. If he did, I wouldn't be against it. But I also understand the wrestling business, right? Trick Williams said the very first day he stepped on the scene, look how I'm dressed, look how you dress, right? In the words of Entourage, in a world, well, who would think that you were cute over me? I mean, look at me and look at you. I'm just saying, y'all know y'all ugly. Y'all wake up every day saying you handsome, but you know damn well when you brushing your teeth, you are an ugly man. Okay? I'm just saying. All right? I digress. All right, we got to get up out of here this long ass show. It's already 6:30, goddammit. I'm trying to keep these things to happen. I got 2 segments to go. Okay, including This Week in Pro Wrestling History and Michaela Wonders. So, but Sami Zayn is going on to Royal Rumble, and the question is, comment below, guys. Let me know. Does Sami Zayn win the title on Saturday against Drew McIntyre? Let's talk about it all. Listen, guys, we're going to take a break. We're going to come right back real fast and talk about the Royal Rumble. I'm going to give you 2 segments back to back. First, we're going to go with Michaela Wonders, and immediately following, we're going to go with King Vaughn, and then we're going to go back to Michaela Wonders, y'all. So here we go. We'll be right back, y'all. The Mike Knoxxx Show. Here comes This Week in Wrestling History with King Vaughn.
Yo, 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 it's crime time.
EST.
Soul Man, Rocky Johnson.
It's the Honky Tonk Man.
NWO. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? The Mike Knoxxx Show.
That's 3 X's because he's hardcore.
Present This Week in Wrestling History with King Vaughn. Yo, 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 it's crime time.
EST.
Soul Man.
All right, everybody. Of course, welcome to Perfect Plex Talk Radio. Of course, this show's host King Vaughn. Of course, this is King Vaughn Jr. of the Victorious Ones podcast and Perfect Plex Talk Radio, here to give you the week in wrestling history. On January 27, 2013, WWE Royal Rumble took place in Phoenix, Arizona. In the main event, we saw that The Rock dethroned CM Punk to become the WWE champion for the 10th time, and so this ended Punk's 434-day reign. And of course, in the Rumble match, John Cena eliminated Ryback for the win, and Cena was, of course, became the number 1 contender to win the title of Mania 29. January 28, 2007, WWE's Royal Rumble took place at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, and of course, the final came down to 2 Texas legends, The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, and so of course, The Undertaker would go on to eliminate Shawn Michaels last, and Taker would go on to to win the World Heavyweight Championship. And so of course this was set to kind of plant the seeds for their WrestleMania Classic about 2 years later. And so of course on January 29th, 2006, the Royal Rumble took place in Miami, and of course the Rumble match itself was won by Rey Mysterio, who set the record for the longest time spent in the match with 62 minutes. He last eliminated Randy Orton, and of course Mysterio will go on to win the World Heavyweight Championship and the triple threat against Kurt Angle and Randy Orton at WrestleMania 22. On that same day in 2017, the Royal Rumble took place once again in San Antonio. In the main event, Randy Orton won the Royal Rumble match himself. And so there are 3 title changes. John Cena, of course, defeated the aforementioned AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. Neville defeated Rich Swann for the Cruiserweight Championship. And Gallus and Anderson defeated The Bar for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. January 30th, 2005, the Royal Rumble took place in Fresno, California. And in the Rumble match, Batista won, as he'll go on to defeat Triple H for the World Heavyweight title, and that's when him and Cena had that botched finish, and Vince ran in towards squads. January 31st, 2010, the Royal Rumble took place in Atlanta, and of course Edge will go on to win the Rumble, and of course he made a surprise return, and so of course as far as birthdays, January 26th, of course today Mercedes Moné turns 34. January 28th, Sheamus turns 48. January 29th, of course, Hardcore Holly turns 63. January 30th, Becky Lynch turns 39. Of course, January 31st, Finlay turns 68. And, of course, Bryan Adams, who, of course, would have turned 63. And that's the week of wrestling history. Mike Knoxxx, back to you.
Yo, 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 it's crime time.
EST.
Soul Man, Rocky Johnson.
It's the Honky Tonk Man.
NWO.
Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? The Mike Knoxxx Show.
That's 3 X's because he's hardcore.
Girl.
Welcome to What About WWE. I'm Michaela. We are just warning about WWE post Royal Rumble. I'm not excited for the Royal Rumble this year. The Royal Rumble has always been my favorite live event. I love the suspense. Even when the Royal Rumble was bad, it was my favorite. I'll never forget, my dad went to go see the Royal Rumble. We were at home and Naomi returned, and the scream that came from my throat. I was in the kitchen making some popcorn to enjoy the live event, and I just hear Naomi's old music playing, and I screamed. I feel so bad for my mom, who was home and in the bedroom. I deeply apologize. But I'm not excited. Who's gonna win? Like, who's most likely to win the Males Royal Rumble? I don't want to win. I don't want Roman to win. I don't want any of them to win. I want somebody new to win. What are we gonna get when Roman wins? He's gonna lose and then disappear again. And if he actually ends up winning at WrestleMania, and that is a big if he ends up winning at WrestleMania, they're just gonna try to bring back the Bloodline story because they know wrestling is dying. It's so bad, in my opinion. And Women's Royal Rumble, I am more excited for that because hopefully my girl Bianca Belair is returning. I'm not sure she is. I respectfully stalk her TikTok page, and the comments of her page has been filled with, "Oh, I see your hand is healed. When are you gonna come back to wrestling, Bianca?" That's what her comment section is filled with. Her hand is healed. She's posting about how people dress up for her for Halloween. She's getting it. Bianca has a likely chance of returning, and if she returns, that is who needs to win the Royal Rumble. If not her, then it has to be Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, or Asuka. If it is Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, or literally just them, I'm gonna boo. I don't want them to win. I don't want Jordynne Grace to win either. I don't think she should win at all. Jordynne Grace can win the Elimination Chamber, but I don't want her to win this. And Lash Legend and Nia Jax are allowed to win the Women's Royal Rumble. But really what we need is Bianca to come back and win the Royal Rumble. That is how they make the Royal Rumble good this year. But other than that, I am not excited. I am extremely disappointed with wrestling and Royal Rumble, and I hope they change my mind. It's already bad enough. I have to watch the Royal Rumble at 2 p.m. Good thing my dad's not working. I hope they can pull this off, but I don't think they're going to. I don't think I'm going to enjoy the Royal Rumble, which makes me so sad because it is my favorite live event. But as you guys know, I can't really talk about it like this, so let's go back over to the real Tribal Chief.
No, you can't talk about it because you're going to sit here and disrespect the Tribal Chief, who's probably going to win the Royal Rumble. I don't care if he comes and goes and goes and comes. Pause. Yeah, pause. I don't care. He is your Tribal Chief. All right. But let's talk about the Royal Rumble, y'all, if we get up out of here. Okay. It is this Saturday at 2 p.m. And truth be told, it's better than being a Saturday at, I don't know. I'm off work. So it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It could be worse. There's no football right now. I don't even care about football right now. I mean, my Eagles groups are like, well, we're going for our other birds, Seattle. No, the fuck I ain't. Well, I don't get modern day sports fans. You either like who you like or you don't like anybody. That's what it's supposed to be. I'm not cheering for Seattle because they're in the NFC. The fuck? I'm not cheering for nobody. Whoever wins, I still lose because the Eagles didn't make it. Okay? And baby girl, I feel your pain because the Royal Rumble, as I can say this when it comes to you in some small cases, I've trained you very well. It is my favorite pay-per-view. It's why I refuse to not think it's going to be good because damn it, it has to be. Okay? And I saw the chat. Let me get back over there for a second. I saw First Take this morning. And again, this is why I thought he sounded enthusiastic about it. They made their own stadium for these motherfuckers. Okay? They didn't just say, here, go to this stadium. They built them their own stadium for the Royal Rumble. Okay? And when you're getting paid 7 figures, who gives a fuck where it is? Okay? Right? She said had the balloon stacked with the glasses. Yeah, what are you talking about right there? Talking about Jordan Grace. Seth in First Take was, see, I thought he was enthusiastic about it. Okay? Oh, so he was fixing what he said. Okay. Good. I'm gonna say I thought he was very happy. Unlikely Sammy wins, but enters the Royal Rumble and then wins that. I think that's even more unlikely. Because I personally think if Sami Zayn, after last year, them having Jey Uso win the Rumble, which fans wanted until they got it, and then bitched about it, as Lucius Lyon would say, y'all live off the backs of me, then have the nerve to bitch about it. That's wrestling fans. They're always bitching about something. Yo, that's 2 weeks in a row we made a Empire reference. To the Empire and Lucius Lyons. Okay? Listen, okay? Sammy needs to win this because I can't see him getting to the Rumble and winning. With the heavy hitters that are going to be there, I would love to see it, but I would also love to see Finn Balor win. And anything is possible. So I'm going to leave it right there because I don't see Finn Balor, nor do I see Sami Zayn win the Raw. Although in Saudi Arabia, because of the religious beliefs, he's going to come out with his robes on. It may be a big pop. We shall see. Hopefully I'm wrong. Either way, I'm happy. Just give me a good show. It's the Royal Rumble, and that's all I like to see. I like to see good shows. This is the road to WrestleMania, people. This is what makes the hype starts right here. The Royal Rumble is the beginning of the road. It is the road to WrestleMania. AJ Styles loses. I hope that I'm wrong. AJ Styles loses. I got confirmation Vaughn that his contract is up in February. And I don't think he's retiring. I think he's going to AEW. That's just me. I think he's going to AEW. We got, so up first, I think the order of the pay-per-view will go Women's Royal Rumble, Gunther and AJ, followed by McIntyre and Sammy, followed by the Men's Royal Rumble. In the Men's Royal Rumble, I see Roman Reigns winning it. Once he announced, I can't see Roman losing. Let me just say that's why I want to win the Royal Rumble. I know you're like, what? I'm a Roman Reigns mark. Let me back that up. Let me Jey Uso that thing and run it back. I want to see Oba Femi. I want to see Trick Williams. I want to see Mello Hayes. I then want to see Finn Balor, or I then want to see Sami Zayn. That ain't happening. So give me Roman or give me death. Okay, that's how I feel about that. With the women, I'm 100% with you, baby girl. It's time. It was supposed to be 2 fucking fingers. It was been 2 fucking months. She's been out damn near in a year. That's what it feels like. It feels like she's been out since WrestleMania last year. We need our Bianca, oh my God, Montez Ford's Belair's wife back in the building. We need her back. We want that BGM all over the place to pop. And I remember my daughter at that Royal Rumble, I was not happy. If y'all remember, the seats I had was ass. Okay. I hated them seats so bad. Me and Chris almost got to a fight before it started. And then, side note, like somebody had told him, yo, sit your ass down. And I snapped. I said, don't you talk to him like that. I don't give a fuck what I'm saying to him. That's my boy. You shut the fuck up. True story. Not making this shit up. Willie's eating his nachos and looks over like, oh, I got to fuck somebody up. Willie was ready. Willie was with it. All I know is that them dudes got up and moved. That's all I know. Because don't talk about my homie. Only I can say fuck Chris. All right? Because everybody hates him, unless he's with me. All right? But I have Bianca Belair hopefully win the Women's Royal Rumble. But if not Bianca Belair, then to me, it's a crapshoot, to be honest. If anybody other than Bianca Belair wins this thing, I might be a little upset. I'm just being honest. But again, guys, it is the Royal Rumble. It is the start to what we love in this world. Vaughn, I'm going to bring you on to close the show out, my guy. What's your thoughts on the Royal Rumble? You got any predictions, any winners, losers? What you got?
My prediction, for one, especially for the women, I'm going for, look, you can't spell WrestleMania without EST.
Without the EST.
You know what I mean? As I've said time and time again, look, if Bianca needs a donor for one of those fingers, hey, look, I will do it for the cause. You know what I mean? All for the sake of her coming back and recapturing that title and injecting the life into that women's division that they need. You know what I mean? So like I said, somebody said, Hollywood said, DC said, coming for Jade. Absolutely. I'm going for that. Now, in terms of, and plus, look, you gotta have her at the table. You gotta have her at the Vegas table. You know what I mean? For the next commercial. Now, when it comes to, when it comes to the AJ and Gunther match, I got the ring. Unfortunately, I would like to see AJ, continue for the rest of 2026. But, if that were the case, the ring general is going to tap him out. But I don't see him going to no AEW. I think that the AJ.
That's just me in that whole. Sometimes I think they force people out.
Yeah.
And if I'm AJ, I'm being honest. I know he's not in the eyes of WWE John Cena.
Right.
I'm sorry, that's disrespectful. Jonathan Horatio Rodriguez, Tom Brady the GOAT, Hill, Tupac Shakur, never seen 17, Pipe Bomb 2.0 Cena. I get that. But he deserves better than what he got the last year.
Oh, way better.
Of his contract. And I think he would bring a lot of life to AEW, to be honest. And could help that product out a lot more than he can help out currently the WWE. WWE doesn't need AJ Styles. AEW could benefit from having AJ Styles. And money talks.
Yeah.
You already know the rest. Ooh, it works.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead. You let just your statement. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, that's just about as fast. It's kind of funny that that somebody that they used to be part of the program, a big AJ Styles fan, right? And he always talks about the older guys gonna get out the way. Now at this point, AJ's in that position himself. But in terms of the Drew was it Drew and Sammy match, I still have Drew retain the title. Now,
because somebody's gonna interfere.
Of course,
somebody interferes.
Of course,
we saw on Saturday Night Main Event for sure.
By far, it's bound to happen.
But I'm hoping they interfere for Sammy to win it in a sense
on his behalf. Yeah, probably by DQ. But
not a DQ, like a referee didn't see it and Sammy gets the 1, 2, 3 kind of thing, or something happens. Sammy hell of a kicks him and then wins it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could be that.
But that's my fandom, clearly.
Absolutely.
I don't see Sami Zayn winning the title.
Nah,
I don't think they love him enough as the fans do. Kind of that R-Truth thing I said about the untrue thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna stick by Jesse James Road Dogg. And a lot of people didn't like that, what he had to say. But again, my talk, there's business. It's called show business, not show friends. Okay.
Right.
And business and friendship ain't gonna do with each other, y'all, because at the end of the day, your friends don't pay your bills.
You don't.
Okay. Your friends don't pay your bills. Final words we got here, Vaughn. We went over by a lot.
But yeah, we definitely did. But last but not least, as far as the Royal Rumble thing, I do have the Tribal Chief, reclaiming the throne. I have him winning his second Rumble. But some final thoughts in terms of the WWE 2K26.
Yeah.
I feel as though same sentiments as you. I'll say it like this: outside of a '90s Shawn Michaels, version or whatever, as far as that's concerned, I mean, like, what else do I really need out of that? Because
Even
you have
that
the
shit
same.
gone. We got
Yeah,
smart ass people that make these motherfuckers.
that's what I'm saying.
I've
That's
had
what I'm saying.
Kane. I've
Come
had
on now.
this.
Come on now. You had WrestleMania 10 Shawn Michaels on 2K25. You know what I mean?
A long time ago. Yeah.
A long time ago
Yeah.
already. You know what I mean? So
Especially
it's
now that you
not.
can do the whole take their model and then put different outfits on them.
Plain and simple. That's already.
Are you buying the game?
I don't know if I am. You know what I mean? Like, shoot, I don't know. I probably would. Personally, I would not get that.
Is my babies.
Yeah, I know, right? But the thing
But 2
is,
years ago, I didn't pay for it 2 years ago. I got it for free.
Oh, that's right, you did.
So hopefully I get a free copy this year.
Hey, look,
and that'll be the best part.
I know
Before
somebody
we
who
get
did
let me
get
just
mine.
tell everybody, listen, do not wake up tomorrow morning and say to yourself, I love me some me and don't love God. That is crazy. Or think or forgot about who? I gotta have my boats and hoes. And always remember one thing about Mike Knoxxx.
Who are you rooting for tonight?
I'm rooting for everybody black. I am.
But look deeper than that, because there's the underbelly. So please understand.
Message.
It's right before your eyes. And listen, some of you guys out there are doing all kind of like fentanyl and stuff, like and think you're better than Mike Knoxxx.
Stop it. Get some help.
And then you wonder why your mom always at the school whooping your ass. Because you thought you were better than me?
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. There's no wonder you get D's and everything.
And then remember one thing, he's on 2 covers? Or he's on a Monday Night Wars cover? I'm not buying that shit.
A crowd on their feet. On a middle.
Oh, no.
Wait a damn. What the hell?
I love you guys. Remember always one thing about Mike Knoxxx. Please stay black, y'all.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, I'm blacker than black, yo.
Because I'm black. We see y'all on Saturday after the Royal Rumble, y'all. Fingers.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.